Hi everyone. Today we're going to review the Galanz microwave 3-in-1. It's a air fryer, convection oven, a regular oven, microwave all in one. Perfect appliance in my opinion for a truck driver with limited space. As you can see up here, this is the unit right here. It's a 0.9 cubic foot model. It costs about $98 at Walmart. I've been looking for an air fryer, so this was the answer to my problem. I didn't have anywhere to store a separate air fryer on a semi-truck, so a friend of mine recommended this on Facebook. So today I want to do a review on it because a lot of people are saying they don't want to get it because it gets hot on the outside and stuff like that. But I've used it several times now, and I think it's one of the greatest appliances that a truck driver could have. This is the Galanz 3-in-1 microwave. It comes with several pans. You have this little sleeve right here is for the air fry. You have the air fry pan and then the baking and roasting pan. For this demonstration right here, we're not going to use any of them right now, but these are the pans that come with the device. This is like a little spacer to get the airflow coming through for the air frying. That's the only thing you use it for. You got the glass tray for the microwave unit, and that is all it's used for, is for microwave roasting, all that. You never take this out. Up here it gives you some times and temperatures for reheating and stuff like that. Okay, on our display we have bake, air fry, roast, microwave, convention oven, microwave convention, auto cook, popcorn and auto reheat, defrost. You got the clock and the timer, etc. The biggest reason to make this is because a lot of people are saying that the microwave gets hot on the outside. So we're going to do a little demonstration to see if it does get hot on the outside. I'm going to start it up on the bake mode up to 400 degrees, and after it does its preheat like a normal oven does, it'll say insert food, and that at that point it'll be up to its 400 degree temperature, just like an oven would. Yeah, and like an oven, it normally gets a little bit warm on the outside of the oven. So we're going to go ahead and start this up. So we hit the bake button. We set our temperature with the up button. The most you can get is 400 degrees on this unit. And then we're going to set the time for our cooking. I'm going to put 5 minutes. And then you hit start again. Right now it's going to go through a preheat, just like you do on your oven at home. And once we get up to 400 degrees, we'll restart the video. And I'll touch the sides and we'll see if it's hot on the outside. Welcome back. Our oven is now preheated. As you can tell on the microwave unit, that it's saying add food now, just like a regular oven. Like if you're preheating a regular oven, it goes through that stage. You start your bake, it goes into its preheat, and then it'll say add food. So at this point, it's up to 400 degrees on the inside of this oven. So I'd highly recommend you do not touch anything in there. Pot holders would come in amazingly handy right now. But anyway, now you just open the door. It's plastic lined right here, so if you touch right here, you will not get burned. But like I said, it is 400 degrees in here. This top coil is red hot. So you would add your food at this point right now. If you're baking, all you gotta add is put your food on this pan right here and stick it in on here, and then you close the door and hit the start button. Now you'll hit the start button, and now it'll count down and cook your food for 5 minutes. The display now is we are actually in oven cooking mode, and everybody's saying that they think that this unit gets hot on the outside. To demonstrate this, that it does not get hot, I am going to touch it in as far as I can touch it on the inside, around the unit, so that you know that this oven does not get hot. So we're going to start off on the top. Remember now, this is 400 degrees on the inside of this oven, and I am touching this right here. Yes, it's a little bit warm, like a regular oven is on the outside when you're using an oven at home. Yes, it is a little bit warm, but it is not 400 degrees. The sides have the vents. The side with the display pad is maybe a few degrees, but the bottom and the left side are not. The top of the oven's a little bit warmer, but it is not 400 degrees like the inside of the oven is. So with this in mind, it is a perfect microwave 3-in-1 to use. It's got the air fryer, it's a roaster, it's an oven. You can reheat food. It's got a convection oven. I mean, to me, it is the perfect thing to have on a semi truck if you got the space for it. I have a 2020 Freightliner, so it fits perfectly in here with the strap over the top, so it's not going to fall out. You might want to measure to make sure it's going to fit if you have a Kenworth or something different besides a Freightliner. But outside of that, this review on this product, I mean, it is a little warm, but it's not going to burn you. And I think it's a perfect thing for truck drivers to have. The cooking possibilities are endless. Even like my son that's doing the recording right now, he said we live like kings now because we eat so good. Made chicken and spaghetti sauce the other day. We're going to make baked spaghetti in here probably tomorrow. I'm going to do brownies in here. So it's like living at home on your truck. Okay, so the other part that I would highly recommend would be a very good thermometer. I purchased this one for about $13 at Walmart. When I bought a few weeks after I bought the microwave, I was cooking my chicken the other night. I was like, I really need to have a thermometer really to make sure that my food is up to the temperature I want it to be, because you don't want to eat raw chicken and raw hamburgers or raw steaks or whatever you're cooking. You don't want to eat it raw. I've worked in a lot of restaurants and I've had food poisoning before, and that's not a fun thing. So I recommend that you get like a really good thermometer. You might even want to get one better than this. This one was about $13. It's a digital one, but it's compact. It folds in. Has its probe right there. And but because you want to get your food up to at least 165 degrees, even when you reheat some food, you want it to be heated up to 165 degrees to kill off all the bacteria that you might have while you're storing it in the refrigerator or what have you. But I highly recommend you purchase a really good thermometer to have. You could get like one of the regular little pencil looking ones for about $5. They work just as good, but I like the digital kind a little bit better. You don't have to calibrate them, they calibrate themselves. So I highly recommend that you get one of these to make sure your food's up to temp where you want it to be at 165 degrees at least. Some things are a little bit less, 155, depending on what food you're cooking. But definitely get one of these. Next, we're going to show you the power draw off the power converter. I've got a 2800 watt power converter, and my truck batteries with the power converter usually is at about 14.3 volts or volts. And I just want to show you the draw that it has when you're using the microwave and the oven feature. The microwaves, they say on the directions, only draws 700 watts. Now when you use the oven and the roaster and stuff like that, they say in the directions that it draws 1450 watts. So with that in mind, if you have a smaller converter, about 1500 watts, you're probably going to either want to upgrade your power converter, or it will work, but it's going to put a lot of draw off of your power converter. we're going to move down and I'm going to show you the draw off of the power converter while the oven's running. I did try to use the toaster and the microwave one day. The first day I got it, I tried to use them both at the exact same time. It did kick my power converter offline because it put me up over the 2800 that I had. Well, it was actually probably about 23 or 2400, but it did kick me offline, off my power converter off, because I was trying to use the toaster oven and the microwave oven part at the same time. Alright, welcome back. Right now we have the oven running at 400 degrees on bake. Just added my food, and you can tell by the gauge, my truck runs at 14.3 usually on the gauge that's on the power converter right now. And as you can tell just by running the the oven bake feature on the microwave, the power drop is only down to 14.0, so we've only lost 0.3 of our power. I still don't think I could use my TV and Xbox and stuff at the exact same time I'm using the oven or the convection oven or the air fryer part, because the directions do say it draws 1450 watts. So I recommend doing your cooking first, then watch TV, whatever you're going to do later. But I just wanted to point out that we do not draw a lot from the power converter in this mode. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video on the Galanz 3-in-1 microwave, air fryer, convection oven. I think it's more than 3-in-1, but that's what they call it. Anyway, we appreciate you watching this video. Like and subscribe. There's always more videos that I put out on how to do stuff on the Freightliner. I have a 2020 Freightliner, so I like to keep people informed, so especially the owner-operators, so that they can do stuff on their own and not have to pay out big mechanic bills and stuff like that. But thanks to my son and my cameraman Justin for recording this for me and holding the camera and stuff for me and doing the editing and stuff for me. So hope you enjoy it. Like and subscribe, and look forward to other videos in the future.